Hello and all, welcome to another episode of MMA Vision Analysis. This one, we're talking featherweight division, UFC 310, Aljamain Sterling versus Movsar. This fight was interesting, not only to watch, fantastic grappling exchange between the two, but it was also interesting in terms of decision. We're going to talk about the fight, the decision, a little bit more. Before getting started, make sure to like, subscribe, click that notification to get all of this that is new from this channel, your channel, the one and only MMA Vision Analysis. UFC 310 had many strange decisions. This one here, it had to top the list. I was frustrated for Aljamain Sterling, former bantamweight champion, in this situation here. Not as frustrated as Alexander Volkov at his decision against Cyril Gane, and not as embarrassing as the referees should have been as embarrassed as Cyril Gane was after the fight. In all honesty, they're the ones that should have been embarrassed every single time. I say this time and time again. I've said it before. I'll say it again. There has to be a better way of judging these fights. I think we have to take out the human element out of the judging process somehow. I have raised the idea of creating some sort of AI generated or AI rather generated scores and just the AI scoring system. There's gotta be a better way. This one here, it had to been, for me, this was the most frustrating decision of the night. I believe Aljo did more than enough to get the win. If you were watching the fight, you would probably agree with me. I'm still trying to figure out how Movsar won that fight. With no disrespect to the latter here, he has nothing to do with it. He's a fighter. He's just you give him the decision. Of course, he's going to be okay with it. He has nothing to do with it. But in terms of judging, that fight shouldn't have been judged the way that it did. Effectively, obviously, it's a W for Movsar. Questionable to say the least in terms of decision. In terms of a fight, this one here was probably, I want to say this was probably the most entertaining fight of the evening. I want to say, despite the fact that it was on the ground for the majority of the grappling exchange between the two was just world class, to say the least, in all honesty. Well, certain parts of it was world class, for sure. In terms of wrestling, we have the best in the world in the UFC, and the Dagestani style, I would have to say, is the world class, and everything kind of falls in after that. But those guys at moments showed world class wrestling. Just being honest, and I'm just. Despite the fact that this was a good fight, I feel frustrated for Aljamain Sterling because of the decision. Questionable to say the least. Time for AI scoring system. There's got to be someone that's thinking about that. If you made it this far, I appreciate you for sticking around. Please let me know what you think in the comments and like, subscribe for more.